Hello everyone, it's another day and time for another story. Welcome back to my channel. Today we will talk about a very interesting topic which is called as reincarnation, or we call it as rebirth, and its relation to the quantum's theory of consciousness. Friends, let's start with a little story here. This is a story of Ryan Heymans. The nightmare began when Ryan Heymans was 4 years old. He would wake up clutching his chest, telling his mom Cindy that he couldn't breathe and that his heart has exploded in Hollywood. But they didn't live in Los Angeles. Rather, they are a resident of Oklahoma. A few months prior, Ryan had started talking about going home to Hollywood and pleaded with Cindy to take him to see his other family. He would yell "Action!" and pretend to direct films. When he played with his friends, he knew scenes from cowboy movie he had never watched and said a cafe reminded him of Paris, where he has never been to. He talked about his child worldly travels and his job at an agency where people changed their names. Cindy didn't think much until the nightmare set in and Ryan started describing death. That was the story of Ryan. Let's come back to our topic, reincarnation. Some believe that our souls reincarnate or are reborn into another being or come back to earth in another form. Others think that we simply disappear and cease to exist. What do you think? Is it just a wishful thinking? No. Hinduism taught karma and dependent arising and rebirth. Listening to Ryan's story, some may say that young children have vivid imagination, so perhaps they are simply fantasizing and making up stories. However, just to let you know, there are hundreds of cases in which the details of the children's story have been verified, which wouldn't be the case if they were just making up random stories of a previous life. The point is it just a matter of faith? Let's get to know more about it. Reincarnation is a belief that after we die, our souls are reborn into another body. In this sense, the soul could be considered an immortal entity that carries the memories and experiences of past life and bring them into our current lives. In Hindu scriptures and teachings, rebirth occurs endlessly as a part of cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. Our rebirth is conditioned by the karma or action of our previous life. For instance, unresolved attachments conditioned into our consciousness. Our goal, according to the scriptures and according to the faith belief in Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, is that to break the cycle of conditioning and achieve moksha, nirvana, or liberation from the suffering. In many scientific articles and journals, souls have been explained as an energy. And relating it to the definition of energy according to physics, we know that the energy can neither be created nor can be destroyed. Only the physical changes occurs. It means it only gets transformed, but it can never be destroyed or it can never ever be created. And the same occurs as per Hinduism. This has been depicted that soul as an energy take rebirth or transmigration occur, what we know as a reincarnation. In science, there are some theories that suggest that consciousness may exist outside of physical body, and that is maybe possible for it to continue after death. Max Planck, who is the father of quantum theory, said that he viewed consciousness as fundamental and that matter was derived from it. So, in that case, it would mean that consciousness would not necessarily be dependent on a physical brain in order to survive, and could continue after the physical brain and after the body dies. In these cases, it seems, at least one of the face of it, that a consciousness has then become attached to a new brain and has shown up as a part of life memories. To brief you with the quantum theory of consciousness, it proposes that consciousness is a fundamental aspect of universe and that it is not tied to any particular physical structure. Although there is an ongoing debate among scientists and philosophers about the validity of these theories, and many scientists maintain that there is no evidence to support the idea of reincarnation. However, some researchers have conducted studies on individuals who claim to remember past lives and have found some evidence to support their claims. Overall, reincarnation is a very interesting scientific research topic, but it is a central belief in few religions like Hinduism, Jainism, Buddhism. With some researchers exploring the idea, others remain skeptical. Thank you for listening and watching. I hope you find this video interesting and insightful. Don't forget to comment below about what you think about reincarnation. Is it a scientific or a mythological myth? I would be happy to see your comments. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. We will see you again another day with another video. Till then, take care.